Hi, Jim. Let's give a talk about AIG, because AIG is a mess.
Right, but everyone's focused on the bonuses. I mean, the easy way to deal with the bonuses, not to excise tax, which I saw that today, and not to be outraged, but if AIG is meant to be, in meaning that it's going to continue, then you would want AIG stock if you work there. If it's just going to be an endless bleed, you wouldn't. Right. I say give people AIG stock who continue to work there and tell them, look, you know, if you stay, it vests. Otherwise, it's a sham company, and why should we care if they stay? If they're really trying to sell off assets, you know, and it really has some worth to it, make them have stock. The issue's not bonuses, and once again, I mean, I just feel like the populace gets in the way of what the reality is. AIG has a book of business that will very much describe what's about to happen in the next year in this country and in Europe.
All the toxic financial instruments.
Well, they know they have the loss ratios. They know what banks really have enough capital and what don't. They have the answer to the stress tests. I mean, take a look at, like, you know, they paid Goldman off. Well, what did they pay Goldman off for? I mean, you know, now the reason why they tell you that they can't give you more information is because they'd be at a competitive disadvantage. So once again, if they're really a competitor, then give them common stock. Now, I think that there is a lack of recognition among people in the government that we own AIG.
Well,
now,
because we've given them such enormous
right,
sums of
but
money,
we
so we feel like we have a stake in it.
Right, we should be asking for the data. And I think that a Tim Geithner can go get it, or Ben Bernanke can go get it. Someone in government should go get it.
Was it because there wasn't a clear notation of who's in charge?
No, I think it's because they don't understand it.
Of Fannie Mae and Freddie Mac, when we had a conservator, we said, okay, here's the person in charge. Here's your money. We're saving you, but
those
AIG,
became government. No, those became public companies. You know, the government companies. Right. AIG is a government company, but we seem to, you know, believe in it. Whatever Ed Liddy says, the CEO, who simply won't tell us, and that's ridiculous. We should know what's in AIG. That they haven't thought about that shows me that even with a guy like Larry Summers. And I'm loath to knock these guys, because it's obvious that when you knock these guys, the world falls apart for you. But I really believe that they have every ability to know what this really is in AIG, and we could really make major progress in fixing the problems if we just saw their book of business.